Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is a shoutcast from TheWord, and this is a game between Pulse, Illuminate red, bottom left, against Wucked, which is blue, UEF, yeah, I said that, top right. So we have Pulse here going for two very quick factories straight away, for some reason. We're getting mexes really slowly. I haven't seen this BO before. Alright, okay, he's switching okay. So he's getting lots of units out very quickly. And getting mexes out is eco, getting it out really slowly. We'll see how this works. Excuse me. Oh yeah, also need to yes. There we go. So we have Pulse going for two factories, 4 mexes. Wucked has got his economy up. He's going for 6 mexes. So he's going for quite an eco-heavy build. He'll be able to have an extra factory over Pulse very quickly. If Pulse doesn't, don't know, kind of get more eco. Okay, so he's queued up more mexes now for his engineer. And he's going to send that engineer forwards after building that P-gen. Probably going to need 2 P-gens to be honest. And that's what he's just done. Right. So he's just making tanks from 2 factories at this point in time. Well, I never thought about that. That's good. He's assisting both factories, so like his comm is actually assisting a factory all the time. I mean, the comm is not using wasted time on factories that don't have, that are waiting for the unit to come out. So that's quite impressive. Didn't know that. That's very good. Well, knowledge of the game, assisting 2 factories at the same time. So Pulse now has got quite a lot of tanks, but pretty much no eco basically. He probably has build cost, build time for the factories, so that he definitely needs build costs so that his factories take up less of his eco, so he has room for expansion, which it promptly does. He's got mass extractor up, so he's moving his engineer forward here. Because that engineer has good radar, so he's just gonna try and make Wucked maybe make a PD, because he thinks it's an ACU or something. I'm not sure though. Wucked does make a PD in his base, thinking it's an ACU. So yeah, he may need that PD though, considering he doesn't have that many units. He needs another factory, because he's got 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 mexes, which means he definitely should have enough for another factory now. I mean, that PD was quite a lot of resources, so they're 198 or something mass. My factory is what, 210, 20, something like that. So he's got his engineer making a factory now. His ACU is just not doing anything really. I was getting another P-gen, so he's got 3. Yeah. Now Wucked's in a world of hurt here with all these tanks bearing down on him. So we'll see what happens here. I can see this going extremely well for Pulse, to be honest. Sorry for saying to be honest. Lots of times, to be honest. Anyway, Wucked has a radar, but he's just letting the engineer walk up to his max and capture it. Not very clever, to be honest. Did it again. Sorry. The engineer is probably not. Probably is gonna get that off. He's got a factory shield on that factory like immediately after it's done. It's just gonna get completely owned by all these tanks here. UFACU has quite a lot of health. Wukked's not microing at all, but the current situation isn't bad. I mean, he's not dying that much, so it's all good. His ACU is dying a bit though, but he's got tanks and the factory shields. He's gonna prevail probably. retreating his ACU. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't bad for Wicked, to be honest. Oh, sorry, I've done it again. That wasn't bad. Exchange. Oh, he's calm. He needs to be very careful here. Oh, Pulse probably could have sniped him as well. Okay, so there's a PD going up now, so that'll make Pulse have to get MMLs or his own LRPD. Wicked hasn't got that much stuff to micro here, and he's not microing. I mean, he's got unfinished PD, he's got tanks, he's got mechs that he let Pulse capture. His ECU is finally on patrol, so it's starting to get things done. That'll probably, with that, I hope that builds that PD, because he actually needs that PD. Pulse here has expanded a bit. He has 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mexes now, so there's more mexes than Wicked now. Oh, and he also has that captured mex as well in Wicked's base, which Wicked is now going to try and reclaim, I think. Recapture, yeah, it is. Oh, PD's been completed, so okay, that's good. Lack of micro here again from Wicked, well, slight micro now. So we see that PD now. Oh no, he's ACU again? Excuse me. So we see that PD now coming into play, keeping away this tank horde, while Wicked's desperately trying to repair his comm. That factory's not building tanks though. Why is that factory not building tanks? That factory should be building tanks. That engineer should be reclaiming the engineer and assisting of building more eco. Paul's getting a forward radar now as well, so they'll be able to see what Wicked has, which isn't that much. Getting a forward factory, and Wicked getting a max in a very exposed position, and Pulse staying flank. Yeah, he's flanking a bit as well. Maybe trying to get that mass extractor over there. Energy generators. So Pulse is making like some last ditch move to get some power here. Seems like he's run out of it for, well, a bit anyway. Wicked is expanding again. Oh, he's got demolishes. And he's getting a research station now. That's good use of resources. Especially since Pulse hasn't made any MMLs, so he's going to be it's going to be safe with that factory shield and PD. Keep him safe for a while. Oh, Pulse has some. Wicked has some MML. That could, if he puts like one MML like over here or something, that could really do some damage. Ooh, is it gonna kill someone? Almost killed. Well, did a little bit of damage to a tank. Yeah, so getting MMLs when you're in like a stand-up situation like this, getting MMLs is always a good idea. Just because you can get some free kills basically from some random stuff. Oh, Pulse's raiding party just got owned by tanks. And Pulse is busy expanding to the bottom. But Wicked should move his demolishers forward. He has like 3, I think. Yeah, move him forward and then just start making life a pain for Pulse. He should move his MML forward then and target the radar and target the factory and stuff. Try and get some free kills in, because you can probably get some free kills. And his comm is almost repaired now, so that's good. Still only 3 factories from Wicked though. I mean, he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mexes, so he can definitely sustain 4 factories. Oh, are we gonna see the death of a tank? No, not quite. Has that factory got TML? That factory has got TML. Zoom. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so that's gonna do some. I'm not sure if that's targeting the units or not though. Seems like it is targeting some units. Oh dear. But demolishes, separate them, move forwards, make Pulse make mistakes. Just attack move maybe to try and get some kills in, easy kills. Pulse is getting some damage from all the MMLs though, but there we go. He's separated them and he's moving them in. And ooh, they're doing some good damage. Doing some good damage. But Pulse is now, alas, microing now. We're going to see a lot less. Oh, Shotcher's not very good when on top of the hill, because not being able to fire across the bump and all. Oh, this is a losing battle now for Wicked. He needs to retreat those demolishers ASAP. Get his tanks in order. Come on, Wicked man, move your tanks. There you go. 2 PDs, Factory Shield and Tank Blob doing attack move. This is not going to bode well for Pulse. Oh, look at the demolishers doing a very, very good job of just trashing all of these tanks here. You see that all that attack move from Pulse just got completely destroyed because of the demolishers, basically, that just absolutely trashed Wicked's stuff owned Pulse. That's what happened. Yeah. So that was a classic mistake from Pulse, which is kind of running, thinking you're Illuminate and you have the advantage, and running in when you actually don't. He knew there was 1 PD there. He probably should have looked at his radar and saw 2 PDs. So, and he also did not micro his units. I mean, Wicked got absolutely loads of kills by just just moving his tanks and demolishers around together, and the demolishers getting some really, really good shots in. Doesn't look like Wicked's tanks are upgraded, but they definitely did a good job of murdering Leslie once. Sorry, Leslie is what I call Pulse, but yeah, his tanks did a very good job of murdering him after Pulse kind of sacrificed his army for nothing really. I don't know what his army was even attacking. I mean, it should have been attacking that PD, but that Factory Shield is down. But it didn't seem like it did any damage whatsoever though to anywhere else. It just kind of failed really. Kind of got owned. Pulse should have got shields maybe, got a teleport, tried to go around the PD. I mean, like walk up to it and then teleport, and then rape the main base. Oh, that was a PD there as well. Yeah, Wicked's base was quite good against frontal assault, but very weak to flanking, as you can see. And but Pulse didn't try to do that. Pulse definitely could have used a lot more MMLs actually targeting Wicked structures rather than Wicked's units that were in front of the structures. But I think that's enough ramblings from me now, and I hope you enjoyed this VOD, and I will make more and see you later and stuff. Bye.